Hello, it's Farmer Brad, and I am hopping on here on Facebook and YouTube to announce that we are now taking orders for uh, 2022 baby chicks. And we have, I'm a wholesaler for Cackle Hatchery. So if you want to know what selection we have, let me show you here. So if you go to cacklehatchery.com, let me put it in the comments for you, and you can go over there and check out the baby chicks that they have. And then there will be two ways that you can order through Farmer Brad Llc. The first way is you can message us on our Facebook page, Farmer Brad Llc. So facebook.com/Farmer Brad Llc, and just give us a message there and let us know what you're looking for, and we'll be able to process your order. So pretty much what will happen is you'll tell me what breeds and how many you're wanting, and then I'll email you a quote, an invoice quote. And then once everything looks good on that quote, and then you pay, then I'll be able to process the order with Cackle Hatchery. Now, there are some things to keep in mind, that there is a 15 minimum chick order. The only way around that would be if multiple people were able to do a farm pickup in East Central Indiana, and then we could combine the order to reach the 15. The other thing too is that if over 100 chicks, then the shipping is free. So if you got together with several of your friends, homesteaders, farmers, and would like to pool your order together, then you can save on shipping. But yes, 5 chick minimum per breed, and there's a 15 minimum chick per order. And if you are ordering less than 50 chicks, then there's a shipping fee of a flat rate of $20. And then they do offer the Merrick's vaccination. If you have less than or 66 and less, then it is a flat rate of $10 per order. And if it is over over 66, then it's 15 cents per bird. So that's part of the reason why I have to generate the quote and then email it to you, get that squared away, because there is a $15 cancellation fee. Forgot to add that. Because once it is ordered, there's no modifications that can be made. The entire order has to be canceled. So let me go on the website. So I've been using Cackle Hatchery mainly for my meat birds. Let me bring them up here. So, and I just did want to give you a disclaimer that I've taken a couple years off of raising meat birds, and this year there is a lot of demand. So you're going to want to get your orders in soon. and prices have gone up. Prices of feed, prices of chicks, and there are some limits on turkeys and other breeds. But yeah, so the best thing to do is just go over to cacklehatchery.com and see what chickens baby chicks they have available, and then um, message me with this is the ordering information that I'll need. So the shipping address, the email address, phone number, quantity of each breed, and whether or not you want them female, straight run, or male. Straight run is just how they come out. They just a mix, and that's really good. Getting straight runs are great if you're just starting out your homestead or your farm, because it allows you to on certain breeds be able to breed or expand your flock if you end up having some loss from predators. So they have jumbo Cornish cross. This is typically what I've been using for pasture poultry. They do have Freedom Rangers, but I did want to note that with the Freedom Rangers, uh, it does have to be a completely separate order, because the hatching time is different. So you'll end up paying a separate shipping fee with that as well. Excuse me. Now, last year, due to the pandemic and extreme shortages, I was not able to sell wholesale with Cackle Hatchery last year. But I just wanted to take this as an opportunity to spread the love for chickens, and and then also be able to reinvest the profits into our farm to be able to build out our homestead and various projects. Now, okay, let's go into the jumbo Cornish cross. Now, part of the reason why I kept on going back to Cackle Hatchery was because actually let me try to bring up another picture. But so these Cornish cross, they end up being not as large as some breeds, but I feel like overall very healthy. Um, and they will roost if given the opportunity. I'm trying to find a picture that really illustrates this. It's one of my favorite pictures. It was when I was out doing the chores, and well, I guess it's not really called chores. It's just farm work. Um, let's see. So this one is from earlier, and in my chicken tractor, there's little roost bars and stuff, so they get some exercise going over, stepping over it and stuff. Um, so that's on the lower part, but let me bring up this other picture. Where did it go? Here we go. Okay, so this gives you an idea of the progression of our uh, homestead, various animals that we've had. I end up taking a picture when we get new animals on the farm, and I post it to Instagram so I can document the age of the animal. see. That's when we got Marshall. I feel like it's the previous season. Has to be coming up. Yeah, here's the picture. This is one of my favorite ones. So I was out there doing farm work, and I lifted it up, and one of the Cornish cross ended up just hopping up there on that roost. And I have to be honest, the smart chickens would end up hopping on the roost bars in the chicken tractor when I would move it. So let's see. So yeah, I've been very happy with the um, jumbo Cornish cross broilers from Cackle Hatchery, and they really do put incredible effort into making sure that they are healthy when they arrive. And these are seasonally shipped February through September. And there's a availability chart, so you can see how. So right now it's looking like it's going into the April hatch for Cornish cross. So if if you end up needing to get those, you should probably get your orders in. Um, so they have white egg layers, brown egg layers, colored egg layers, dark brown egg layers, meat broilers, rare chicken breeds, standard old English game, bantam chickens, hot weather chickens, weekly specials. They have a variety. If you're just joining, please put down in the comments if you're planning on expanding your chicken flock on your farm or plan on raising meat birds. Tell us what type of breeds you're currently raising or interested in raising. And if you plan on emailing your order, please email it to order@farmerbrad.com. Order@farmerbrad.com with the information scrolling below. And then I'll be able to process the order. And before I place the order, I'll message you letting you know what the estimated arrival date is. But those hatch dates can fluctuate depending on availability. So just keep that in mind. So let me go back and show you some of my uh, favorite breeds that I have raised in the past or currently. Is Rhode Island Reds are a good egg layer. Um, they're good, versatile bird for your farm, and they lay the brown eggs. I've also had barred rock chickens. Now the barred rock and the Dominic chickens, they look very similar. So there might have been a chance that I was gifted a Dominic chicken as well. But they have it where you can also get the assorted heavy female hatchery choice, um, which ends up being a variety. I also have a light Brahma chicken. I had an after school program hatch out some eggs, and so we were able to have them hatch it out, and then he's a great rooster on the farm. And then I really like the black Australorp chickens. Now with the Australorp chickens, I do have some that I'll be hatching out locally. So if demand or supply through Cackle Hatchery is limited, I do have a flock of black Australorps that I got from um, Pat Whitaker out of one of the Carolinas, and that line is really geared, bred for dual purpose. So if you have, well, let me show you some pictures of how big some of the roosters have gotten on our farm. So here's some of them when they were little, and let me. So that was when they were hatching out. Cute little baby chicks. Oh, and I also raise Bantam Red Cochins, and this was a mama hen that hatched out, I feel like 11 or 12 baby chicks. Now, Bantam Red Cochins are very broody. So I got this breed as like um, a backup incubator to where I could take care of that if the power went out, or just end up having put eggs under there and then have them hatch them out. So yeah, here's where they're in the kid stage. Here are the roosters roaming around, and like they're pretty good sized roosters. And I can really tell a difference between this flock of Australorps and the ones that you typically get from the farm store. So that it's a pretty big difference. Let's see, this one, I was holding them. Let's see. And then here's a nice picture of the Bantam Red Cochins. Rooster and his ladies. I feel like there was a fairly recent picture that I took. So this is the Peterson style chicken tractor that I raise meat birds in, and I really like that. Yeah, here's a nice picture of the next generation of Australorps that I've been raising on our farm. This was taken 22 weeks ago. And sometimes it's a little crazy on the farm, or you got your chickens following you. I felt like Noah. Got my sheep in the background. I got Buttercup, and yeah, it's fun. So, does anyone have any questions about how to order? Um, how to order baby chicks through Farmer Brad Llc? If you do, please leave a comment, and I'll try my best to answer it. And if you're watching this after the live stream, feel free to leave comments down below, and I'll try to answer your questions if you have any. But yeah, so Rhode Island Red and Barred Rock are good staples on the homestead. They're really good egg layers, and then if you have them for meat, if you've had them for quite a while, then they would make some good stew birds once they get a lot more tough. And then let's see, then the Australorp, and also heard Delaware. I've heard some people use them as a sort of good dual purpose flock. The black sex-linked chickens, you're able to tell the gender by the color of their feathers. Yeah, the Australorps that I raise, they would come straight run, because it would take quite a while for me to be able to fully identify them. You have to be a trained expert to be able to consistently sex baby chicks at an early age. And if you don't need to buy any more chickens, but you have chickens at home, I want to encourage you to visit farmerbrad.com, where I make and sell. I have these available, and I make these automatic chicken water buckets. So they have a float valve inside, and it refills automatically. You hook it up to a garden hose. And then what's nice about this quick connects is you just push that little thing, and then this pops off. Let's say you feed it through your hardware cloth, and then you put this connector back on the end. Or there's also a lot of adapters on Amazon that you can purchase for the 1/4 inch reverse osmosis tubing. So you can daisy chain your system. Inside, the float valve is adjustable. And then this has 4 water nipples. So the chickens are able to peck at that. And I designed it so that you can put this on a cinder block, or in the instructions I talk about tying a lark's head knot up here to be able to suspend it. And then the lid has this removable cap that during the wintertime you can drop a heated element down into the bucket during the wintertime and then manually refill it. So this is our most popular item, the 2-gallon Farmer Brad. It's available on our website, farmerbrad.com, as well as Amazon and ruralking.com. Now, Amazon, you end up having to pay a lot more for it, so it's just typically better if you just buy it directly from farmerbrad.com. But if you just joined, I just was going over some details on how to order some baby chicks from Farmer Brad LLC. And let me bring up the information. So what you do is you go to cacklehatchery.com and take a look to see what breeds they have to offer. Then you email me or you message me on my Farmer Brad LLC Facebook page. And if you're going to email me, it's order@farmerbrad.com. And you need to supply the shipping address, email address, phone number, quantity of each breed, whether or not you want female, straight run, or male, because that will affect the price. And then there are 15 chicks minimum per order, and there's $20 shipping fee if it's less than 50 chicks. If it's over 100 chicks, then it's free. And if you want the Merrick's vaccine, it's $10 per order as long as you're 66 chicks and less. If you're over 66 chicks, then if you're over 67 chicks, then it's 15 cents per chick on your order. And I think some of the breeds that I was looking at, they're all the way out to April as far as availability. So you're wanting to get your orders in if you have plans to raise out meat birds, add more egg layers to your flock. Now, I did want to say there are some rare egg layers that have some limits. Buff Brahma, Dark Brahma are limited to 25. Black laced red Wyandotte limited to 25. Blue laced red Wyandotte limited to 25. Splash laced red Wyandotte limited to 25. Lavender Orpington limited to 25. Cream leg bar limited to 15. White Americana limited to 15. There's several, but if you just email me or send me a Facebook message, I can go ahead and get your invoice quote prepared. And then once you everything looks good on that and you pay, then I'll place the order with Cackle Hatchery, and then it will be reserved for you. Yeah, and then let's see. Okay, so turkeys, it looks like majority of the turkey breeds that they have are limited to 40. And as far as I know, it's 40 per hatch or 40 per order, pretty much. And then the black Spanish is limited to 40, but then the Narragansett is limited to 20. And then the Heritage Standard Bronze is limited to 10. And then there's Easter specials are available only this 2 weeks before Easter. Easter ducks, only ducks available to order April 4th through the 13th. And then natural Easter chicks are also available during that time. And minimum size, or so standard size chicks, minimum to ship is 15. Bantam size chicks, 15, and Guinea Keats are 15 as well. And yes, so you can take a look at the Cackle Hatchery website for information on availability. Thanks for your time, and thanks for watching this. And until next time, take care, and good luck raising and growing your chicken flock.